Hi there and welcome to Ms. Donay's Math Videos. Today we're going to be talking about percent problems, and more specifically percent problems when we're given the percent and the whole. Now a quick reminder, when we're dealing with percents they are ratios, and what do we use when we do ratios? Tables. So tables are going to be what helps us get through these problems and get to where we want to go. Now let's take a quick look at a problem. Veronica has a new beaded necklace. 30% of the 70 beads on the necklace are blue. We want to know how many blue beads are there on the necklace. So we're going to start with a table. We're going to compare percentages to whole. Now we want to get to 30%, but we're not going to start there. We're going to start with an easier number. We're going to start with 100%. Because we know that 100% of the beads is 70 beads. But we want at the end of the problem to get to 30%. Now jumping from 100 to 30% is not an easy jump, so we're going to use an easier step. We're going to go to 10%. Now that's an easier jump because we know when we are finding 10% of something, all we're doing is dividing the number by 10. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to divide both sides by 10 to get from 100% to 10%. And 70 beads divided by 10 is 7 beads. Now we can make that easier step from 10% to 30% by multiplying by 3. So we multiply both sides by 3, and 30% now becomes 21. So 30% of the 70 beads are blue, and that is 21 blue beads. Okay, let's move on. Let's take another look. What is 40% of 180? So once again, we're not going to start at 40%, we're going to start at 100%. And 100% of the beads are 180. Excuse me, they're not beads. 100% is 180. But we want to get to 40%. Now again, going from 100 to 40 is not easy, so we're going to start at 10%. Again, to find 10% of a number, all we're doing is dividing by 10. So we're going to divide both sides by 10, and that gives us 10% equaling 18. Now we want to get from 10% to 40, so we can easily multiply both sides by 4. And that gives us 40% of 180 is 72. Because 18 times 4 is 72. Okay, one more example. What is 20% of 330? So again, we're going to take 100% is 330. And we want to get down to 20%. So we'll use our 10% rule and we'll divide both sides by 10. So 10% is 33. Now a very simple jump from 10 to 20. Just multiplying both sides by 2, and we find that 20% of 330 is 66. So we started with 330, and we found 20% of that by using our table is 66. Now if you have any questions on any of this, you can rewind the video, or just answer the questions at the end of the video. Okay, we'll see you in class.